Hello. Hello, how are we doing today? We're back with an early-ish stream. We are back doing Articuno. Let's go. Hello. There we go. Okay. Let me post this. We're good to go. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. I have 2 hours to stream. Not too much time, but we're gonna try to get as many resets done as possible. I think I fixed my camera issues, so it shouldn't be lagging anymore. Where are the odds we get the shiny first encounter today? Not high. Okay. Okay. So, in 2 hours, we could probably do 200 encounters, so I would like to end the stream off at 500 encounters. You okay then? How's it going? Or, even better, we could just find the shiny today. I don't know. There's a chance. I also need to make sure I'm doing a proper job at making sure I am not resetting over the shiny, because the shiny is a very, very minute difference. You know, I'm doing good. I'm tired. It's a busy day today, so I don't have a lot of time to stream. So I'm hoping we could get some progress done in the next 2 hours. Yo, Lucifer, how's it going? Today shiny? 539. I think that is what you said. I don't think we'll make it to 539 today. I want to at least make it to 500, because I only have 2 hours to stream, so we're gonna try to get as many encounters in as possible. Also chat, how's the audio? I think the audio is okay, but I did have to mess around with it last night. Name a fast shiny hunt? Like a fast shiny hunt I did, or a fast shiny hunt you could do? Really, anything in Scarlet and Violet is fast. Thing about shiny hunts is that a lot of them are based on, a lot of them are luck based, so a shiny hunt that could be fast, if you just have bad luck, then that fast hunt will be several hours long. Point in time legends are, yeah, that is fast unless you've already done it. Right, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about going too fast and accidentally skipping over it. You know, pretty much if you have the shiny charm, anything in Legends Arceus is fast as well. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you're trying to hunt for something specific in Legends, it might take a while. But if you're just trying to find a shiny, then just flying around in Arceus will get you something. Like, there are... I only have 2 more shinies that I need for the Kanto Dex in Legends. So, maybe after we're done with Articuno, we could knock out some more Let's Go hunts, because there's quite a few hunts I still need to do in Let's Go. Then we can finish up the Legends Arceus hunts. I need Machoke, and I need a Mime Jr. to transfer to Sword and Shield to evolve into a Galarian Mr. Mime. And those 2 will be done, and Arceus will be done. And then we could also... There's not that many shiny hunts in Ultra Sun that we still need to do. Like, there's at least 1 that I can think of. Marowak we still need to do. I don't know if there's anything else in Ultra Sun. Or, like, there's Alola Marowak. I think that's it. There might be 1 more. But I can't think of what it could be. Yeah, but also the problem is, like, I don't want to leave, like, a bunch of Let's Go shiny hunts for the very end. That's kind of something I want to avoid, because there are, like, 10 more Let's Go hunts we gotta do. I think maybe less than 10 now. We need Farfetch'd, Yo Menchaco Cookie, and Lord Pompoko. How's it going? Dang, the YouTube side's really popping off today. Ultra Wormhole. It's a pain to find the target you're hunting for. Like, it took me like 2 hours to find this Articuno, but once you're in it, like, the resets go like super fast. And it's a lot quicker to do this, to reset here, than do Dynamax Adventures. Yeah, like, your odds are better in Dynamax Adventures, but you're gonna hit odds way quicker doing this. Still can pull a Heatran and Ultra Sun. Yikes. Do you know how many encounters you did? Because sometimes, like, my shiny luck is either really, really good or really, really bad. There's, like, no in between. Like, my Mewtwo took over 5,000 encounters, and then the next legendary hunt I did in the wormholes, which was Zapdos, took me under 250 encounters. So they could be really, really fast or really, really slow. The thing is, like, I don't know, like, what else I could do for shiny hunting these birds. Like, what are my other options? Like, resets on Let's Go or BDSP, where you're essentially stuck at full odds. Or do it through Oras, which is essentially just the same thing as this. I think any other game it's in is a roamer. Unless I decide to do Dynamax Adventures, which I really don't want to do. I will put off Dynamax Adventures as long as I can. I think there's really only 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Pokemon that I need to get through Dynamax Adventures. And that's not until Gen 6 and 7. So, I got time. Nuzleaf and Heliolisk, yikes. I think just from trying to find my targets, like, I found a Swellow, a Altaria, and a Crustle, which are all Pokemon that I... well, actually, I didn't need... Or actually, I did need the Altaria, but I did not need the Swellow or the Crustle. Yeah, no, I think it's cool how you could find easy shinies in the wormholes if you go far enough. Like, I think like the max odds you can get is 1 in 3. I just wish that there's like a wider variety. There's what? There's like 5, other than legendaries, there's like 5 different Pokemon that you can find per wormhole color. 4 or 5. You done with Shiny Kanto? Not yet. We got 151 out of 185. $85. Okay, yeah, we're good. I don't have a capture card on my 3DS. I dumped the save file on my PC, and I'm playing it through an emulator. And once I find the shinies, I'm going to put the save file back on my 3DS. I'm not cheating. I'm not using like any unfair methods. I'm just doing this just so it can look better on stream and run better, as opposed to sending my 3DS off, paying several $100s to get a capture card that's going to look and run worse than this. So... No, I'm trying to switch your to an XL via homebrew. Oh, really? Dang. Yeah. I just know there's a lot of sticklers out there that's like, oh, you're not hunting this on official hardware? Well, that's cheating, and it's invalid. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care. If it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I'm still putting in the work. I'm still putting in the time. I mean, I could just have my 3DS, put it in front of my face cam, and stream it like that. But that's going to be an awful experience for me and the people watching. So, I don't care. They can suck it. Luckily, I haven't run into too many people who are like that. Honestly, you can do whatever you want to hunt. You can hunt whatever method you want, whatever strategy you want, whatever, like, official hardware, emulated, whatever. I don't care. Just as long as you're having fun, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We're looking for fictional animals that look slightly different. It doesn't matter. People are acting like it's Olympic shiny hunting is like Olympic level sports, where if you cheat, you're like scum. It doesn't matter. Just hunt in a way that makes you happy. Like, I've seen some videos and streams of people who hunt in like the original Gen 3 games, but they use like RNG manipulation to try to find every shiny in the game. I personally don't like shiny hunting that way, and I would never hunt that way. But I also would never tell them that they are wrong for doing that. Because if they find that fun, then who am I to say that's wrong or not fun? I thought that was a shiny for a minute. I feel like the deeper I go into my rants, the more I'm like, I get distracted and I'm not paying attention. Like, we might be able to reach 539 today. I feel like we're going a lot faster than I usually go. I usually started collecting OG cartridge. You got Y, Sun, Ultra Sun, White, Black, 2 Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver, Super. Yeah. Yeah, luckily I still have my childhood copy of Soul Silver. That's not it. Okay. I went to a retro game store the other day, and I found cartridges of Japanese red, blue, and yellow, I think it was. And a part of me was like, no, I'm not gonna buy these. But then the next day, I was like, oh, I kinda changed my mind. I kinda wanna buy them, so I went back to the store, and they weren't there. Someone already bought them, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. But whatever. I mean, what was I gonna do with them? Once you got a shiny Geodude when you're hunting for a shiny Eevee, please shocked out of the normal sandwich in Pokemon Violet. Here's the real question: Did you catch the Geodude? Because that scares me. When I hear shiny Geodude, I think explosion. I mean, that's really cool if you caught it, but if it exploded, I'm sorry. Also, speaking of Pokemon carts, the OG cartridges, I say recently, but it was like a few months back, I found a cartridge of Crystal. An official, real cartridge of Crystal. I want to do something with this. I don't know what, though. Like, a part of me wants to do, eventually when I start the Johto living decks, I want to do, a shiny only playthrough, but a part of me is like, that's gonna take forever, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time or the patience to do that. I don't know. Okay, good. Mostly for Crystal, I would love to find the shiny Cyndaquil on there, because shiny Cyndaquil looks different on Crystal than it does in the future games. So it almost looks purple. So I think getting a Gen 2 Cyndaquil would look really cool. I don't think I'm gonna end up doing anything on Crystal for the Gen 2 decks. It was just a thought I had. So I'm not promising a shiny only playthrough of Crystal, but I don't know. Oh man, okay. Man, there's so many other shinies I need to get after this. Part of me just wants to really go hard on the shinies and just like hunt as many of them as I can as fast as I can. Like I always want to speedrun these last 30 or so. We're getting so close. Like I'm ready to start another region, whether that's Johto or something else. I'm ready. I'm hoping we could be done with Kanto by the end of the summer. That's gonna be my goal. It's hard because there's so many things we have left to do. Like we have 3 Masuda method hunts left. We have this Articuno, we have Mew, we have at least one more, I think only one more Sword and Shield Brilliant hunt, which will be Galarian Rapidash, which will hunt Ponyta for Rapidash. Then other than that, we have a bunch of like Scarlet and Violet hunts, we have some Let's Go hunts, we have a few, at least one SOS hunt in Ultra Sun. Let me actually look through my list. What was my list saying? So, in my list, we need Nidorino and Nidoking, which we'll get in Let's Go Pikachu. Gloom and Vileplume in Scarlet. We need the entire Poliwag line from Scarlet, so Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath. It's gonna be hard since their shiny is really bad. Machoke in Legends Arceus. Weepinbell and Victory Bell in Scarlet. Galarian Rapidash from Shield. Farfetch'd and Let's Go Pikachu. Have I been... No, I'm good. Farfetch'd, Let's Go Pikachu. Grimer and Muck in Scarlet. Shelder in Scarlet. Hypno in Scarlet. Kingler and Let's Go Pikachu. Alolan Marowak in Ultra Sun. Hitmonchan in Scarlet. Coughing, Wheezing, and Galarian Wheezing in Scarlet. Goldeen, Seedking, Staryu, Starmie in Let's Go Pikachu. Jinx in Let's Go Pikachu. Tauros in Scarlet. Galarian Mr. Mime in Legends Arceus, which we will get on Mime Jr. from Legends Arceus and evolve it in Galar. Kabuto, Kabutops, and Aerodactyl via Masuda method in Sword. Articuno in Ultra Sun, and Mew in Emerald. Those are all of the shiny hunts that we have left for Kanto. And A lot of them are fast. We can really bang through a lot of them. But I think after we're done with this Articuno hunt, we will be spending quite a bit of time in Let's Go Pikachu. I want to get some Let's Go Pikachu progress. I know we just did like 3 hunts in Let's Go Pikachu, but I've been neglecting that game for quite a while, so I want to get something done in there. Also, chat, buddy, come in. Come in, buddy. Hi. Scratching my door wanting in. You can come in. It's my cat. Hi, Kanye. I asked my chat this yesterday, but I'm seeing different people in my chat here today, so I want to ask this question again. After we're done with the Kanto decks, do you want to see me go in order in region? So Johto next, then Hoenn, and so on. So like we would do Johto next. Or would you want me to kind of like jump around to different regions? Like instead of doing Johto, we could do something else. Really the regions, if we decide to do something else, probably the only region that I would straight up say I'm not doing is Kalos, just because ZA is coming out, and if it's anything like Arceus, then all of the Kalos Pokemon will be available in it, so it wouldn't make much sense to hunt all of the Kalos Pokemon before ZA comes out. That doesn't make sense to me. So I wouldn't do that. Part of me wants to get Paldea done before Gen 10 releases, so we could do Paldea next. Or I'm literally 50% done with Sinnoh, so we could knock out the rest of Sinnoh. Alola has a lot of fun hunts to do. We got all the Ultra Beasts, we have some Dynamax Adventures, and we have 4 full-odd soft resets to do for Type Null, Silvally, Poipole, and Naganadel. That's going to take a while to do. But those are options we could do. People who were in chat yesterday, when I asked them, it was kind of split. I had some people say that it would make sense to go in order, which that's kind of what I was planning from the beginning, but I'm not sure. I think the best thing to do would be to do Johto, but if enough people are like, don't do Johto, let's jump around, it'll be more interesting doing that, then I would be open to doing that. Gen 7 felt refreshing with island challenges like some. Yeah, oh yeah. I really do love Gen 7. I think when you start a new game, it's pretty slow though. But once I said this yesterday, the complaints about like the hand holding in Gen 7 and the bad pacing, I feel like it's a bit overblown. Like, the pacing is only bad for the first island. Once you get to the second island, then the pacing, you arrive at the second island, you talk to some people for a little bit, then you do Totem, 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 Kahuna, next island, Totem, Totem, Evil Team, and like it starts going really fast, or faster. But yeah, when we end up doing the Johto decks or whatever decks we do next, I need to play through my copy of Ultra Moon, since there are some wormholes that are there are some legendaries in the wormholes that are version exclusive. So Ho-Oh is in Ultra Sun, but Lugia's an Ultra Moon. And I think Raikou and Entei are both version exclusives. I think you can get Raikou in Ultra Sun and Entei in Ultra Moon, and you need both Raikou and Entei in your party to get Suicune. So... Three Evil Team, Skull, Ether, Rainbow, Rocket, Post. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think the Ultra games have some of the best post games we've ever had in Pokemon. I think the Team Rainbow Rock is such a fun and interesting idea in the first place, and I think they execute it fairly well. The only part about that kind of makes me sad is that I would have loved to see them try Rainbow Rocket, the idea of Rainbow Rocket, a bit later, like after we got more evil teams. Like, imagine a version of Rainbow Rocket with Lusamine, Rose, and the AI professors. That would be really cool. Yo, Time Machine, thank you for the 100 bits. Yo, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. I hate how I don't have a custom alert sound for that. That's weird. I'll have to look into that. Okay, I'm getting distracted again. I just spilled water all over myself. Crap. Have a good. Thank you. Yeah, and we don't have fish in lunch. We did. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know much about that. Oh boy. I did pre-order the Switch too. I was not able to get a pre-order for the Mario Kart bundle, but I'm fine with spending a little extra to get Mario Kart. It doesn't matter. As long as I can ensure I get a Switch 2 at launch, that's really all I want. But I was able to get a pre-order in. Sucky part is I will be on vacation when during the release, so I won't be able to play the Switch 2 until I get back from my trip, and probably not until after my... I mean, I could do it after my work day. I don't know. Because, like, I'll be going on my trip, and then the day after I come back, I have to go work. I might call in if I'm not feeling well enough to go. I got sick time, so... But yeah, I'm hoping that we could do a stream with the Switch 2 when I get back. It's going to be fun to play some Mario Kart. I want to try out the Switch 2 editions for the Zelda games. I'm not sure how many streams I'll be able to do with the Switch 2, but at least like at launch, like we'll play through the new Donkey Kong when it comes out in July, which sucks because that will also be releasing when I'm on a different vacation. I'll say 1,000 USD here. Base Switch 2 bundle. That might just be scalpers. They are, yeah. But, like, they as in Nintendo or they as in scalpers? Because I imagine it would be scalpers. I don't know what's up with, like, Nintendo. Not even Nintendo, it's just gaming and scalping. Happened with the PS5. Happening with Pokemon cards. And now it's happening with Switch 2. Yeah. It's, like... I don't understand. Nintendo makes one of the best, or one of the highest selling home consoles of all time. And then pre-orders for the sequel comes out, or the successor for the Switch comes out, and they're like, oh, the demand is a lot higher than we thought. It's like, how many did you think would? How many people did you think would pre-order? Like, I don't understand. Like, if they know they're going to get a lot of sales, why not just... I mean, but then again, like, I don't know. There's a lot I don't understand about manufacturing. Not just, like, game systems, but, like, really everything. The economy is in a weird spot. So it's either, like, they don't have the parts... because I know there was like a computer chip shortage a few years back. I don't know if that managed to resolve itself. Yo, RC, how's it going? Really hope that Legends of Zelda Elite 60. I think, based off of the little footage we saw for the Switch reveal about the Switch 2 edition of ZA, that looks really good. It looks like it's gonna run pretty well. I think it's kind of too early to tell, but just by like comparing the footage side by side, there's a huge difference between the Switch 1 and Switch 2 versions of ZA. I'm definitely going to be getting the Switch 2 edition for ZA. And I truly believe that Scarlet and Violet, the only reason why it runs so bad is because Game Freak just didn't have enough time to polish the game up. Just because, like, they had to develop Arceus at the same time. Like, because keep in mind, BDSP, Legends Arceus, and Scarlet and Violet released within a year of each other. So, and now they've been given ZA a lot of time to cook, so there's really no excuse for it to run poorly. I just like Nintendo games, what they're doing now is really bad, not only with prices, but breaking that's misinformation. It's misinformation. There's tons of misinformation out there about freaking consoles. They're not going to do that. That's not a thing that's happening. I don't blame people for believing in that, because there are some like bad apples out there, or people who just aren't doing their research before spreading information like that. But it's just Lumio's not entirely callous. I feel like there might be like an underground area, like a sewer area, or I thought beforehand, something that they didn't reveal, I've always had this theory that ZA is going to pull like an Ocarina of Time thing, where there's going to be like, you'll be able to go to like the past and the future, or the present. Like, I feel like, because Gen 9 All Around has like a theme of time travel, so I feel like that would make sense for them to do. Pre-order ZA before the Switch 2 was announced. I haven't pre-ordered it yet. So I'm glad I didn't. I did play both, but for me, Legend of Arceus is much more enjoyable. I agree. I really did enjoy Scarlet and Violet, but I think I like the gameplay loop of Legends a bit better. Unbreaking is really easy to do lately, I guess. After I am done with the, I've been working on this while like my spare time. I kind of took a break lately because I want to use my Switch for shiny hunting and Let's Go, but I'm really going to be focusing on this after the Kanto Shiny Dex is done. But I'm going to be trying to 100% Legends Arceus before ZA comes out. That means completing or perfecting the entire Pokédex and doing the battle thing with every Pokemon. I keep forgetting what it's called. Like the Path of Solitude, that's it. Float guy in XY is in ZA. Yeah, AZ. I guess it's still... well, I mean, I don't know if it's time travel. I think he's just really old. We're thinking that ZA takes place after the events of X and Y. My opinion, I think buying the Switch 2 is not worth it because the amount of game... What do you mean, RC? Could you elaborate? Honestly, like, if you don't see any games for the Switch 2 that's worth buying for you, then don't... There's really no reason for you to buy a console at launch if there aren't any games you want to play at launch. But they've announced tons of games for the Switch 2, and I think there's more than enough stuff to keep me satisfied for a while. Will I be buying the new game keys? I mean, there's not really... I don't know most of the... I don't really understand a lot of the stuff about the game keys, but from what I know, that doesn't really seem like you have a choice in the matter, because if a game is like online only, like an online download only, then that's kind of your only option. Just imagine playing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom native 4K. I mean, in less than a month, I'm not going to have to imagine. Oh my gosh, okay. Shiny right now, calling it. Told you. What's my favorite shiny dex? Ooh, I haven't really looked at too much of the shiny deck. Like I've seen every Pokemon shiny, but I'm not sure what my favorite shiny decks would be. I mean, it's just so hard to support this model of gaming. I have a collection of Back to the Future game PS4, which I could not play all. Yeah, I don't like how games are going digital only now. It sucks, just because now they're able to take away the games from you, like Call of Duty Black Ops 6, that's online only. Like, I bought the game, so at any time they could just take that away from me. They can put the game offline, and despite me spending $70 on it, I won't be able to play it. Another recent example that comes to mind is Concord. Like, as much as that game flopped, there are people who paid for it, and they took it offline, so even if you have the disc, you can't play it. Just shows that you don't actually own your games, and that sucks. And I don't think things are going to go back to the way they were, unfortunately. Do I play Unite? I do not. It's just not my type of game. Favorite shiny decks, Gen 2. I think Gen 2 does have a lot of good shinies. I mean, but it also has a lot of bad shinies. Like, most of the babies have terrible shinies. Elekid, Togepi, Igglybuff. Times for better when games saved on carts. Yeah. And part of me is like, yeah, but that wouldn't... There's only so much... Like, having games be, like, online, they make it so games can be way bigger than they ever were before. But does that really balance out the fact that they can be taken away? It sucks. Like, gaming is in a really weird position. And, like, the economy with the tariffs aren't helping. Because, Xbox just increased all their console prices. PlayStation is about to increase their console prices. They just announced. And their gaming is more expensive than ever, and it's the games that we dump our money into are not guaranteed to be here in a year's time. Structure microtransactions ruin a lot of things. Yeah. I think it mostly depends on how companies handle them, because there are some games where microtransactions were done as well as they could be, and then some other games where they essentially block the game behind microtransactions. Playing Heart Gold right now, you didn't know. No, to get to the Pokemon League. Yikes. Great piracy era has begun. Honestly, at this rate, I wouldn't blame or shame people for going down that route. You're really excited for Cyberpunk as they put everything on one cartridge or reboot. Oh yeah, is the game better now? I mean, I heard the game's like, they fixed a lot of the bugs and issues of it. But is the game good? I bought Cyberpunk for PS4. I don't remember if I refunded it or not. If a game is on multiple systems, like, I'm gonna have to really like the game if I'm gonna buy it for multiple systems. Especially for the Switch, which is, most of the time, it's gonna be a downgrade. They play the PS5 version. It was, oh, huh. Okay, then I might have to try that. But I still have a long list of games I need to play. Like, I still haven't played the latest Zelda game. I bought Stellar Blade. I want to play. Haven't played that yet. I need to finish the Shiny Dex. I need to finish completing ZA. We have Switch 2 coming out in less than a month. I'm going to play all that. New FNAF game comes out in a month. I'm going to play that. So many games I need to play, and I don't have enough time to play them all. Phantom Liberty Expansion was nominated for Game of the Year. Phantom Liberty Expansion. What game is that from? Is that Cyberpunk or something else? You have No Man's Sky on PC, Switch, and Xbox. Dang. Dude, I remember when No Man's Sky came out and people were dogging on it. Now I haven't played it myself, but I guess the game's really good now. I mean, I'm the guy who bought The Binding of Isaac Rebirth on, let's see here, PC, 3DS, Wii U, PS4, PS5, Switch, iOS. I'm gonna get it for Switch 2. Anything else I'm missing? So yeah. When it's all said and done, I will have bought the game 8 times. Do you play Expedition 33? I keep having... I had someone from my work approach me and ask me if I play Expedition 33. I still have no clue what that game is. I couldn't tell you the genre of the game. I haven't seen any gameplay of it. But that I'm hearing people say it's the game of the decade. So, I'm gonna have to play it. Again, don't have time to, though. DLC, did not play it, though. Okay. Also, chat, as we're getting deeper in this conversation, I may forget to press the button to increase the counter. So if you've noticed I forgot to press the button, please let me know. Soundtrack is great, story is amazing, worth playing. For No Man's Sky? Yeah. I feel like... I don't have time. There's too many games! Like, I'm sitting here complaining how there's too many games I need to play, and I don't have time to play any games. Meanwhile, I'll play Donkey Kong Country for like the 3rd time in the past year. That's the type of person I am. Oh, for Expedition 33. Okay. GTA 6 around the corner too. I probably won't play GTA 6. I've never been a GTA guy. That game's probably... Nothing's confirmed. I'm just spreading around rumors at this point, but I would be surprised if that game is under $100. I'm probably not going to spend $100 to play a game that I won't really... That I not only don't have time to play, but probably won't enjoy. So... I'm excited for everyone who's, or I'm not excited. I'm happy for everyone who's looking forward to it, but I probably won't play it. Totally understand you, but to make it so plain. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes there's like a group of like games that you play a lot, and like comfort games. Like I have a bunch of games I will always go back to and just play for fun. Most beautiful AAA game you enjoy was Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played that either. I mean, there's a lot of AAA games I'm enjoying now, but I don't know. It sucks when a game has like really fun gameplay, but you can slowly see it like going downhill. Like Black Ops 6 is a great example. I'm a big COD guy, not really multiplayer, like mostly zombies. Like I have like, I think right now I'm approaching like 9 days in BO6 zombies. But I'm seeing the game go downhill where the game's breaking and they're not patching it. They're putting in $30 cosmetic bundles. They're putting in limited time modes that aren't that fun. They're filling the game with AI art. And it's like, brother, the game is just falling apart right in front of me, and it's the saddest thing to see. Even though I think the base gameplay is really, really good, it just sucks to see these corporations, Activision, Microsoft, just work the devs to death and then proceed to treat the game terribly and the players terribly. It sucks. I have not played Oblivion Remastered. I hear good things about it. I've never played I mean, I played a little bit of Skyrim, not too much, probably like 2 hours of Skyrim, but I haven't really sat down and played through an Elder Scrolls game. That's good. COD game was the first Black Ops? Dang, you're missing out on a lot of great COD games. Game Pass keeping BO6 alive, barely. Heck, now, reports are coming in saying that recently, for the first time ever, more players are on PlayStation than Xbox and PC. The thing is, like for COD, I don't care about COD campaigns. Like, I don't play the COD campaigns. I don't really care. So, BO1 story might have been great in the campaign. I couldn't care less about it because I don't think we've ever received a Call of Duty campaign that was above a 7 out of 10. Kanye. He loves a scratch pad. Come here, buddy. Buddy, come here. No, buddy. Oh, dang it. Come here. Yeah. Yo, here he is. Look at him. He's a good boy. Okay, there we go. I truly think zombies is what's keeping BO6 alive. It's so funny. If you go to Call of Duty's YouTube channel, like, hold on. I'm actually gonna pull up COD's YouTube channel right now. Call of Duty. Yep, here we go. Just look at the views of their videos. 36K, 61K, 37K, 20K, 60K, 28K. And that's the same for a lot of these. 25K, 14K, 12K, 52K. These are all videos about multiplayer and the Battle Pass and Warzone and Verdansk. Then you hit the Season 3 Zombies trailer. 522K. Heck, it got double the views, over double the amount of views that the Verdansk map fly-through got for Warzone, for the return of Verdansk. Like, if you just scroll through their YouTube channel, anything that has to do with zombies is getting way more views. Like, way higher views. 400,000 on the Tomb trailer. 900,000 on the Citadel cinematic. Like, it is I swear, zombies is the thing that's keeping BO6 alive. Ghost 2 would have been... I feel like the fan base for Ghost is just way too small. Ghost is one of the few Call of Duty games that I've barely played. Ghost Campaign is underrated. They give an open-ended story. Yeah, I mean... I've probably played, like, less than 10 multiplayer games of Ghost throughout my entire life. Never played the campaign because I don't care about campaigns. I don't see it coming back. If it doesn't have Modern Warfare or Black Ops in the title, it's not coming back. I was just a bigger fan of Battlefield, but your hopes are not high. I've never been a Battlefield guy. I had a friend try to get me into Battlefield. It didn't really get me. I don't know. I think I like the more arcadey shooters like COD. And even then, like, I'm not the biggest fan of the COD multiplayer. I mean, COD multiplayer is hit or miss for me. I thought the new Modern Warfare 3 was pretty good. Black Ops 6, kind of whatever. Modern Warfare 2 sucked. Cold War, I didn't really like multiplayer-wise. I liked Vanguard, but I don't remember the last time I said that on Twitter and not gotten a death threat. I wish I was joking. Yeah. Battlefield 4 was the last good Battlefield. I couldn't tell you when that was. Like, I know nothing about Battlefield. How long ago was Battlefield 4? Last Call of Duty you really like was World War II. Same, yeah. Especially after they fixed the multiplayer. I really enjoyed World War II multiplayer. I like World War II zombies for the most part. But also, like, I'm just a big fan of Call of Duty World War II era multiplayers. World at War is not great nowadays, but I still like it. I think it's fun. World War II, I think it's really fun. Vanguard, I think is really fun. I just love World War II era Call of Duties. And people are like, oh, we never need a new one. There's too many World War II Call of Duties. We have 3. We got 3. Meanwhile, we have 6 Modern Warfares with a 7th one on the way. And people are like, yeah, Modern Warfare, yeah. It's like, oh my gosh, just if you're gonna say something, that's fine, but don't immediately contradict yourself by saying the exact opposite. 12 years ago, dang. Say Battlefield 4 was mid, especially because Battlefield 2 and 3 were just amazing. Yeah, a lot of people tell me every Call of Duty looks the same. Or they play the same. And I'm like, not really. They all play differently. They all look differently. I think they're different. But that's only because I play them. For me, every Battlefield looks the same. And that's just because I know nothing about Battlefield. Like, you could show me a clip of every Battlefield game. And I'm like, yep, that sure is Battlefield. But that's just because I don't know the game, so. Like, what was it about Battlefield 2 and 3 that made those games so good compared to Battlefield 4? I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot this was a Pokemon stream. We just passed 300 encounters, and hopefully, within the next hour, I only got about another hour, we can reach 500 encounters. All CODs have different game mechanics, literally. Yeah, exactly. But someone who doesn't play COD and will look at the gameplay, I wouldn't blame them for saying they all look the same, especially now since every Call of Duty is getting the same remastered maps over and over again. Like, I think BO6 just got firing range, just like Cold War got firing range, and Black Ops 4 got firing range, and Black Ops 3 got firing range. And it's like, yeah, I like firing range. Can we get something original though? I just like World War II so much because I can't stand the 3 different tiers of Battle Pass. Yeah, I mean, there's only 2 different tiers. Well, I mean, no, I guess there is 3. There's like the free Battle Pass, the pay Battle Pass, and the Black Cell. Yeah, I don't blame people for not buying the Battle Passes. For me, I put enough time in the game where buying the Battle Pass makes sense. So, I buy the Battle Passes, but that's only because I play the games constantly. What I don't like is when they do the events, and they have a separate paid Battle Pass for those events. And that's like, that's stupid. If you're gonna have a Battle Pass for an event, at least make it so if you've bought the season Battle Pass, you get the Battle Pass for that event for free. At least do that. Like, that's literally a scam, what they're doing. And then they have, like, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle event where you could buy bundles so that you can play as the Ninja Turtles, and it costs $20 per turtle. $20 per Ninja Turtle. $80 for all 4. And if you wanted to play as Splinter, you would have to buy the premium Battle Pass during that event. And it's just... it's like, are you trying to kill this game's reputation? Have experienced any Pokemon events back then? I remember experiencing a few Pokemon events. I remember there was a Celebi event, like the one that you could get in Gen 4, and then you could transfer in Gen 5, where you could get the Zorua. I remember that. I did that one. I also did the Meloetta one. I got the Victini event. I don't know why I missed out on the Shiny Dog event. That's when I regret missing out. There's really no reason for me to miss out on that one. Yeah. It sucks that they don't do events like that anymore, but I get it. Like, I honestly wouldn't even mind if they, going forward, they would do what they did with Pecharunt and have their own little mini storyline with it. I think that would make it a lot better. Just so expensive. Game here in Australia is $80 at launch, and monthly you pay $30 for the highest tier. Yeah, it sucks. For spend the money on indie game, play for 10-30 hours and then they pass. Yeah, I understand that. World War II, you just bought DLC maps. Yeah. And now there's rumors going around that for future Call of Duties, there's going to be limited time game modes locked behind paywalls, like literally locked behind a paywall. So you're telling me I'm gonna spend $70 for the opportunity to buy a game mode? Because at that point, you're just spending $70 on a launcher, on a game launcher, essentially. And honestly, like, if they would do a thing where it's like, even if they made it so, like, the game is, like, $70, but you could buy the campaign for $10, the multiplayer for $30, and the zombies for $30, I'd be down with that. Like, I would just spend $30 on the zombies, and I'd be perfect. But what it's making it sound like, it's like, you spend $70 on the game, and like, oh, a new multiplayer game mode comes out. Oh, well, you fork over $20-30 to play it. And that's like, granted, I did see some people come out to say that that rumor's false, but I don't know. I could totally see them do that. Switch to chat mode is also a subscription. I don't see anyone using that. I'm so surprised how much focus Nintendo put into that chat mode. The C button and the video. It's like, it's worse Discord. They just reinvented Discord, but worse. Like, in fact, I remember when the Wii U came out, they were pushing like the Wii U chat, like the video calls. I forgot what it was called, but eventually they discontinued that service. I totally see them discontinuing the Switch chat in a few years because I doubt anyone's going to use it over Discord. Some game developer years ago said that they would love to see people pay for each bullet they shoot. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's... Ugh. We're definitely going to get to that point. Problem is, like, these games, like, they're too big to fail. Like, X-Defiant, I remember, was a thing. People were hyping it up as, like, the Call of Duty killer. I didn't play it. No one played it. And they just ended up shutting down. So, like, you want to support all these, like, smaller devs, but it never ends up working out. Like it, and like I'm not gonna act like I'm above people like that because I never played any of those games, but it just sucks how like these, like, I know I'm a part of the problem, but like you have all these games that are too big to fail, so they know that they can treat the player base bad. It's not even the devs, it's the publishers. Like, it's not Treyarch or Sledgehammer. I mean, Infinity Ward, that's a different issue there, but it's not Treyarch or Sledgehammer, it's Activision and Microsoft. It's Activision that are pushing microtransactions into penny and nickel the player at every spot, and that's Activision that's pushing AI art and AI everything. It's just making the product a lot worse. Have I played? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that, so no, I have not. They're PAL and Japs only, then no, I have not. I am not in either of those regions. No one is too big to fail. Ubisoft is now getting cooked. I don't think Ubisoft was ever that big. They had a lot of great games that were beloved back then, but they never got to that point where they were too big to fail. Thing is, like, Call of Duty could release the worst game that they have ever made with no effort put into it, and it's apparent from all the trailers that this game is garbage. It will sell 15 million copies first weekend. At least 15 million. Switch is gonna do what the 3DS did and crash and reduce. Switch is going to do what the 3DS did, crash and reduce months later. What do you mean by that? They did with Infinite Warfare. Looking back, Infinite Warfare was a beloved game by a lot of Call of Duty fans. And still, Infinite Warfare sold well. People bought Infinite Warfare. People hated it and complained about it every minute of every day. They still bought it. They still played it. Same thing with Vanguard. Same thing with Ghost. Same thing for Modern Warfare 2. They'll release. People will buy it, including me. I'll buy it. I bought them. I played it. I really liked Infinite Warfare. Granted, I'm a zombies player, and Infinite Warfare Zombies is pretty good. Do I use a capture card or 3DS or Citra? I use an emulator. but I dumped my save file from my 3DS so it can be easier to stream. It looks nicer, it runs better, so that's what I'm using. Reduce price. Oh yeah, definitely. That's usually how it goes. Come on, I want this bird. I know we're still really far under odds, but I feel like this is going to be a quick hunt. Rumors of a new Poke region, like a new generation. I mean, after ZA, we're going to be getting Gen 10. For sure. So there's going to be tons of rumors. Most of them is going to be false. Like the other day, I couldn't tell you what this rumor said, but I'm seeing rumors on Twitter about Generation 10 that are laughably made up. Like, it's so obvious that someone just pulled this out of their butt. You have Citra on your Steam Deck, but unfortunately it's not the best performance. Is a Steam Deck worth getting? I never thought that get out of here. I never thought that a Steam Deck looked like reliable. Like it doesn't look like it would run that well to me. Chewing hard candy. Shiny right now, calling it. Nope. Honestly, thinking about it now, I have not opened up my daily packs in TCG Pocket. Let me do that right now. I have 4 gore. Steam Deck is great. Okay. It's in 2022 and you still use it a lot more than your PS5. Okay, yeah. It's probably something I personally wouldn't get a lot of use of. But I can see the utility, assuming it runs well. How's that Gen 10 Pokemon game with ties? That was it. That was the rumor. I'm like, holy crap, this I've never seen a rumor that was more fake. That was the rumor. That was like, this is 100% fake. Oh, I got a Tapu Lele! You can't really see it that well. Oh, it's not even new. There it is, Tapu Lele. I still need Tapu Koko. I got Garbo. Oh, Garbodor. Yep, there it is. Too much water. The worst part about that too much water thing is, like, they weren't wrong. Like, ORAS does have too much water, but the way they talked about, the way they brought up that complaint is kind of funny. Like, yo, IGN did nothing wrong. Do I have Shiny Pin? What do you mean? I don't want Gen 10. Give me Black. No, we're not. We won't be getting that till Gen 10. Gen 10 will be first. We're not. It's not time for Black and White remakes. We still have a few years to go before we get those. It wouldn't make sense to get it now. Full poke of that. Oh, the shiny charm. Yeah, I got that. Okay, Kaden, thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you later. %sure there's gonna be a new form of Charizard. That's what I keep saying. I'm like, if Game Freak has the opportunity to make a new form of Charizard, they're gonna take it. Like, I would be shocked if we don't see a Mega Charizard Z. Mega Charizard Z, Mega Mewtwo Z, which is really weird because I know we've gotten like a lot of leaks for new Mega Evolutions. And granted, a lot of them do conflict with each other, but I haven't seen any on Charizard or Mewtwo. Yo, Cruise Band, I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. I know Gen 10 will probably be first. You want extra? Yeah. But also, I feel like if they rush out Gen 5 remakes, especially like ZA, then Gen 5 remakes, they're not going to be as good as they could be. Sort of like BDSP. I think BDSP hate is really like... What's the word? It's over-exaggerated. It's over-hated. But they could have been much better games. And I feel like that's what Gen 5 remakes would be if we get them in Gen 9, which, if I'm being honest, I never believed that we would get Gen 5 anything in Gen 9, because it's just too early. Am I feeling Lan-D-ow? I get that a lot. I get that a lot. No, I am not. I cannot control what my parents name me. Comparison BDSP was much worse than ORAS. I think in terms of what a remake could be, yeah. Or what a remake should be. The thing about, like, I don't like to say, like, objective or subjective because those really don't exist. But I feel like BDSP, as objective as it could be, are better games than original Diamond and Pearl. But at the same time, if I want to re-experience Sinnoh, I'm just gonna play Platinum. That's the sucky part. Like, if I wanna replay Sinnoh, I'm gonna play Platinum. Because that's the definitive Sinnoh experience. Like, for ORAS, why would I want to play Ruby or Sapphire or even Emerald when I have ORAS? Like, I'll play those games if I have to. Like, for the Shiny Mew hunt, I have to do that in Emerald. But if I'm just playing through the game, why would I want to play through those games when I have ORAS? Other than maybe nostalgia, which I have very little nostalgia for Gen 3. But that's sort of like Gen 2. Why? Like, I have tons of nostalgia for the original Gen 2. But objectively, like, as objective as it could be, why would I want to play those games instead of Heart Gold Soul Silver? But yeah, exactly. Because of the big Terra leak, we know the only reason that BDSP even exists is to catch players up on the story of Sinnoh before Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus wasn't made as a response to BDSP. BDSP was made as a response to Legends Arceus. And that kind of makes you look at BDSP a completely different way. They didn't make BDSP because they wanted to remake Gen 4. They made it because they had to remake Gen 4. And that's kind of not exactly the same, but that's also kind of why Fire Red Leaf Green exists. Like, they needed a way to put the Gen 1 Pokemon on the GBA. I don't like games that are made out of a necessity. I think you typically always mostly see a better product when people make games that they want to make instead of games that they have to. I don't even know if I'm explaining this right. Isn't there coming a new hack BSP? Yeah, oh yeah. I do plan on playing that, but a fan-made ROM hack isn't going to fix the game, because that's not what the game truly is. And granted, yeah, I'm really excited for the new, I think it's called Re-Illuminated Platinum or something like that. They're going to add in a lot of the Platinum content. They're going to, I don't remember if I pressed the button there. Yeah, they're going to add in a lot of Platinum content. They're going to add in more Pokemon from Generation 5 through 9. They're going to add in a bunch of other new content. It's going to be a fun game to play. It's especially going to be a fun game to randomize. I'm going to try to randomize it. I'm being honest, I would not be surprised if I just missed the shiny already. Hold on, look at that. Oh my goodness. Sounds pretty good. If I hope so, like it's, yeah, I'm not sure when, if they have a release date announced. In fact, I'm gonna look at that real quick. Re-Illuminated Platinum. Release date? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Hopefully we'll see it soon. Okay, no more getting distracted. I can tell my ADHD meds are wearing off. Yeah, I don't think we can make it to 500 today. Seeing as I have less than 30 minutes remaining. Or about 30 minutes. I could do another 30 minutes. We can at least hit the 2-hour mark. Well, actually, we could. Maybe if we go fast. I mean, don't get distracted. We could just barely hit 500. Okay, chat. Whenever I ask this question, it always works out in my favor. Are we going to see the shiny before 500 encounters? Are we going to get it? And this is the part where someone says yes, and they give me a number that their prediction that's under 500, and then we end up getting the shiny on that exact number, like what happened last time. That's what happens right now. This is my only takeaway from ROM hacks. You get into them and then they're not finished. Yeah. I don't play too many ROM hacks. I really will only play a ROM hack if it's really interesting. If I find it interesting. Maybe 481. Ooh, maybe. Getting close to 400. Hi, Seven. Seven, come here. Come up here. Seven. No, Seven, come on. Seven. Look at Seven. Hugs. No, don't leave. Okay. Okay, Seven. Yo, we got the 7 luck. No, don't go on the bed. No, don't leave. No, okay. Being right here is fine. I love you. You can get on my lap. I think he wants to play. He doesn't want to cuddle. He wants to play. Ain't that right, buddy? No, he's leaving. Dang it. Here's my mom in the other room. Oh no, he sees Kanye in the hallway. Yeah, they'll have a good night. Yo, thank you, Time Machine. Thanks for hanging out. I'm hoping we can get it tonight too, but I don't see it being possible unless we get lucky and we get it within the next 105 encounters, which I do think we're gonna get early. I think this is gonna be a fast hunt. Or if I'm being honest, I would be fine with this being going 5 times over odds if it means we get Mew under odds. I'm excited to get the Mew. I'm not excited to hunt for the Mew. That's like the hunt I'm looking forward to the least. I think it would be like really poetic to get Mew last, but a big reason why I'm getting it last is because I don't want to do that hunt. I really don't. 400. Right here. Nope. If I'm being honest, I think the more I look at, because I've just been staring at the shiny Articuno model at the bottom of my screen just so I can easily notice the difference between the regular and the shiny. And the more I'm looking at that shiny, I think the more I like it. Like, it's not a big difference, but I think it fits. It's very fitting, and I don't know what color it could be. I don't know what other color it could be, and like have it look good, but I like it. $4.10. Nope. Wrong button. Man, I don't know if he can get 85 encounters within the next 40 minutes. And by 40 minutes, I mean 20 minutes. I mean, we definitely can get 85 encounters in 40 minutes. I don't know about 20 minutes. Like, I'm really gonna have to focus and be fast without having to reset over the shiny, because that would break my heart. $4.20. I might have to end this at 450. Yeah, that might be what I have to do, just because I don't have time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just go to 450. Meaning we got 25 encounters left. Nope, no. I don't know how she heard. Hold on, let me close my door more. That's what I get for not closing my door all the way. Like, I know she's listening to me, and she heard me say, let's do 25 more, and then we'll wrap it up. So, I'm not really sure how she heard that and thought, that meant I'm done. And that is kind of why I need to end stream quickly. So I got 10 minutes to do more encounters, a few more. I'm brain dead today. Yo, Garrison, how's it going? It's 15 encounters left for the stream. And then we'll be logging off. So yeah, tomorrow is, I will be going fishing tomorrow. Hopefully for real this time. And I will be home. I'm not sure what time I'll be home. I don't know if I'll want to stream when I get home. I'll be so tired. But I will be doing one of those rare Saturday streams, since I'm not working on Saturday. And hopefully we can get to 1,000 encounters then. Ten more. Four to four. Nope. Okay, 5 more. Will we get the shiny within the next 5? Honestly, you'd be stupid if you answered yes. You'd be really stupid if you answered yes. And now watch me look stupid when we get the shiny within the next 5. Three. I guess this will be 2. One. And the final encounter of the day, 0. Hands off. Nope. Not today. We are not getting the shiny today, unfortunately. But yeah. I'm going to end off here. Today was a great stream. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for making the stream great. I love the conversations we had. And I'm hoping that we will be able to do some more resets, maybe tomorrow if I'm feeling for it. If not, then Saturday. But yeah.